Alright, Scott, here we are up at Camp Sierra, and there's your old house right there. Your dad built that, and you up there. I remember rebuilding a plum crazy boat. That's the name of the boat. We rebuilt the engine there when the Mormons were here one week. Camp looks pretty good. You can see trees are here, but those fires just scorched the hill beyond. There's the meadow and the old church there. Camp Sierra signs. Those are not the originals, obviously. The playground and Circle Lodge. This is all in good shape. The craft place. There's my old cabin. This is where the girls threw our clothes in the tree one time. We were in that cabin, and they broke in there when we were sleeping and took all of our clothes and threw them up in the trees here. Circle Lodge looks real good. This is one your dad built here too. Still got those aluminum shingles on there. Yep. Here's the general store. And I wonder if that old fire truck's still in there. Where Vicky used to work. Supply closet there. We used to get all our teepee supplies for teepeeing the girls' cabins and stuff. I was hoping to go into the dining hall, but they've got a big notice there. It's closed. It's even got cables around it. Here's the spring house. Still looks like it's standing good. The spring is open. It's locked. It's nailed or something. This all looks pretty much the same here. Sunset Lodge and Meadow Lodge. Here's where the spring is supposed to be running. There's water on the ground and a little trickle. And blackberries have taken over the stream here. The burned trees are right there. We don't have time for a complete tour. Seriously, if I were to walk through here and tell you every story I remember, I would not have enough memory on this card to do it. Like, I could tell you stories about putting new mattresses in there, driving on the trucks on these little roads and breaking our brooms off on the tops of the trees. So many things. So we had a constant stream of real strong stream of water coming out of this all the time, and you could just kneel down and take a drink from the spring water. It was really refreshing. And I think there was a drinking fountain over on this side that was also going. And there's a pipe that goes from here into the dining hall, and there was a drinking fountain that ran continuously in there all the time too. It was just really cool to get spring water like that. I kind of think it was like the fountain of youth, because I was always so young when I drank it. Oh, and I guess I should notice that Leaning Cedar no longer has a leaning cedar. I just see a stump on the ground there. Alright, the dining hall is definitely closed. And they've got electric wires around it. They've got electric wires on the dining hall. I wonder if it's for bears or if it's for humans. I think it's for bears. Because we had a bear break into the dining hall one year and just made a huge mess in that thing, in this garbage. This is where we would throw all the garbage from the dining hall, and we'd dock the truck in here every week and take it out. This is where we did pots and pans to clean the, the kitchen area for cleaning dishes. I bet it's for bears. Well, my suspicions are correct. No bear. So they've had trouble with bears here. Probably getting a little too friendly with the dining hall. Yeah, they've got the electric wire all the way around to the door. This one looks like you can open this up and go in this door. And then they've got a bed of nails here, like Uncle Ken just showed me. And this is the balcony out here. Let's see if it's still here. The balcony is gone. There's water running out. Oh, it's an evaporative cooler that's leaking. It looks like they just enclosed the balcony. It's still there, it's just enclosed. No, I think the balcony's gone because the footings are down here still. So I remember the balcony being quite big and it came clear out to here. But this looks like it's sunk down, and so they just tore it all down. But you can see across the valley, it's just dead. It's all scorched over there. The fire came right up to here. Leaning cedar still looks like it's doing good. This is the one that I built with your dad and a bunch of other guys. It looks like some of the older buildings are doing better than this one is. The woodpeckers are in the T111. The fire came right up to this cabin. The fire was right there. The cook's cabin, the girls' cabin. I was telling Uncle Ken here that when Wednesday nights we had the picnic up in the meadow by the ball field, we would take the flatbed truck down there, we would get all the food, and everybody would climb in the back of the truck, and we would drive up to there. We'd set up, do the picnic, and then after we were done, we'd pick everything up, put it in the truck. And this one time we arranged very polite, we helped all the girls into the truck, and then we locked the racks, and we drove over here, and somebody was already waiting with the sprinkler head. And you shove it into the ground and turn it half a turn, and it comes on, and it's a lot of water. We just hosed them all down in the back of the truck. That was a fun time. That's because they threw all of our clothes up in the tree. My mind totally blanked on the name of this building. Assembly Hall, huh? I think maybe that's what we did call it. Here's the amphitheater that your dad built, and you too. There was a couple sitting on one of the benches, and I could hear them praying and reading scripture. I was going to wait till they were finished. There's somebody here right now, though I'm not going to bother them. After waiting a while and seeing no sign of slowing, I decided to sneak up and take a little video of one of the benches. Remember how your dad made the mold, and we would make all of these bench frames? They're all looking pretty decayed now, cracked up. I wasn't quiet enough, and the couple turned around to greet us. It turned out they were praying for Camp Sierra, and these benches in particular. Imagine their surprise when a stranger was interested in the benches.
There's new benches,
Wow.
they'll be
But
redone,
we're
clean it up.
kind of like, it's a huge job.
Oh,
because
yeah.
These bolts, they won't really come out. They're like rusted in there, and if you put too much torque on them, they just snap off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the pastor lost his home, and the worship leader of the little church lost her home, and
Oh,
several
my
people,
gosh.
Bill, who was in the church, lost his home. But the church remained. It did not burn, and the firehouse did not burn, and the store did not burn, but mostly everything else did, except for the buildings on the end, which was the end firehouse and heliport. But all of Jungle Road gone completely, and they're gone. And down Point Road, half those houses are gone, but
Right,
the
there
other
was
half
some.
are there. There's still some there. So it seemed to be like the fire was very selective and missed others, you know. And I was talking with one of the guys that was there during the fire. He stayed in the middle of the fire as a firefighter, and he said the sky was orange with propane as they were popping off, and you could literally hear the sound from the propane, and then it would just burn in the air. And I said, "And you stayed for that? That's crazy, man."
Those familiar with this view can hardly believe their eyes. It's hard to imagine the forest we love being destroyed so quickly. The fire came right up to the amphitheater and burned the platform below. That's been rebuilt, and now the seating needs to be restored. If you want to know more about this project, leave a comment below or subscribe to the channel, and I'll give you more information in a future video. Alright, back at the bikes now. I want to walk over to the barbecue, see how that's doing after all this time. Looks like they're still using it. Tables are here. Here's the barbecue your dad made, but it's not in good shape. The chains are all off of it. Yeah, it's having some trouble. Alright, well I guess it's time to move on. So I might ride up to the swimming hole, or we might just ride out of camp and up to Big Creek that way. We're up here by the swimming hole, and I wish I could remember Christy's maiden name, but it's and I bet. Anyway, this is their cabin right here. She was quite worried about this cabin during the fire. I don't blame her.
Oh, cool.
We used to drive up here and park down here. One time somebody blocked my tires with rocks behind it. Yep, the good old swimming hole. From the other side, this is the wall on the back side of the swimming hole. God, I remember your dad making solar heaters back on the stream back there out of tin, and I forget exactly what he had there, but he said it raised the temperature by 2 degrees or something like that. Unfortunately, the microphone on the inside of my helmet stopped working at the swimming hole, so you can't hear me when we're riding fast. Camp Sierra was founded in 1917, and if I'm not mistaken, the chapel is the oldest building there. parked up here at the heliport. We're gonna walk out there. Okay, so we can see Camp Sierra very easily now. I see the amphitheater over there. Can't see it in the video very well, but it's right there. Yeah, I see what Russ was talking about. You can see this patch of green right here, right around the camp. That was all saved in the fire. I think started over here somewhere and went around the camp and up through Big Creek.
Yeah, take a left. I saw it up there by the general store. Let's go down it. Well, I guess we'll find out, huh?
See if we can get it. It's not like I need to show them every bit of it. I mean, you can see that every house is gone.
Yeah, look at you're right, every single house.
Look at how melted this railing is even.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this melted railing. Look at all these foundations up here.
Oh my gosh.
It's all gone.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh, is that
snowmobile.
Is that a snowmobile? Is it like melted?
It's probably left there from the winter time. Last winter.
Huh.
There's a propane tank that didn't blow.
Whoa. Wow. Look at this. There's just nothing left. They're just gone.
Yeah. This is like Israel and some tell, you know, the ancient ruins.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess this is the end of the road, huh?
I don't think it's the end for me. Oh, it looks like there's a turnaround down there, though.
Oh, there's another tank. It didn't blow up. Melted the gauge on top of it.
Yeah, I don't think we should go any further. I think it does go around the corner, though. Anyway, this is the idea. This
Yeah.
this is enough to
I mean,
know.
this is... And then if you look back this way, you can really see it all at one time, you know?
Yeah.
Holy cow. These were beautiful places, I'll bet. I mean, even if they were just small houses, they're just a beautiful place to be, you know?
Yeah, they were small houses, and they were like mostly employees that worked at Edison.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, there you go. Jungle Town Lane is pretty much wiped out. And we're going to head over to our lots over other side of Shaver Lake.
I wonder where in the world they got that name from. They must have just been drunk that night.
This town was made in 1910 or earlier, and they had to hack this thing out to make a road to make housing. I bet you that's where it came from.
All right.
Yeah, here's our fourth number. Well, that's about it for this video. Thank you, Scott, for being such a great friend all these years, and we hope you get back on that bike real soon. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. But until then, I'ma make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver, the other gold, kind of old guy.
There's somebody down there walking on the railroad grade. Hey, that's Russ. That's Russ on the railroad grade back there. That was Russ on the railroad grade.